So it's out of Shavuot, and I would like to share with you a thought which is relevant to this magnificent day. Shavuot is one of the Sholosh Regalim, and each and every one of the Sholosh Regalim has its own Neshama Yeseda, its own unique interpretation and significance. Pesach is Zman Cheruseinu. Sukkot is Zman Simchuseinu. Shavuot is Matan Toruseinu. Chag HaMatzos has many mitzvahs, all of them to commemorate and to bring to mind Yetzias Mitzrayim. We have Matzah, Moros, Yetzias Mitzrayim, Dalet Koises. Sukkot has many mitzvahs associated with Zman Simchuseinu, with the Ananei HaKavod. Zocharti lo chesed neurayach ahavas klulisayach lechtech acharei bamidbar b'yeretz lo yizeruvo. Shavuot doesn't have any mitzvahs. Sukkot, we sit in Sukkot, we have Dalad Min, and Pesach, we eat Matzah and Moroi. Shavuot, all we have is Simchus Yom Tov. And why is that? Because Shavuot is about all the mitzvahs. It's about Taryag, it's Kabbalah Satorah. So if we don't have mitzvahs, there is special significance to minhagim. And everybody is familiar with two fundamental minhagim, shel Beis Yisrael. Number one is Leil Shavuos. It is the only night in the year which we are up all night. And we deprive Shina me'einenu Utnuma ma'afapenu. We're up all night to learn Torah. So there are different minhagim. Some say Tikkun Shavuos, others learn all night. I myself, I learn, I say some Tikkun. So one minig is being up all night and learning Torah, and the other minig is cheesecake, blinches. Seems a bit strange. Aren't these two minhagim somewhat contradictory? Learning all night and then eating blinches and cheesecake? No, they're not contradictions. These two minhagim complement each other, and they are two sides of the very same coin. 1,000 times I quoted the Rabbi Yain. I think all my Talmidim remember this Rabbi Yain about Pen, Perik Beis, Mishnah Yudala Davarais. On the Mishnah Kishato Amel Dalef Neimiato Amel Kosov Rabbi Yain, Kishato Misyageya B'Torah Tishta Sheyaba. When you toil in Torah, take delight, take pleasure. Yegia v'Shashua are Tarta Desates, they don't go together in any other human experience and endeavor. People work 5 days a week and then they have a weekend to live it up, to rest, to enjoy. People work 11 months a year and then they have vacation, summer vacation, vintage vacation. Enjoy life, live it up. We are different. To us, Yegia and Sheshua are not two different things, two sides of the same coin. Anu amelem b'shashua, onu mishnasheim b'yegia. Yes, the Torah is our toil, and the Torah is our delight, our greatest pleasure. Ein simcha k'simchas haTorah, ve'ein simcha k'hatoras hasfeikos. So the Benyar teaches us you could only achieve greatness in Torah with a combination. Kishato misyagea b'Torah tishtasheyaba. Many times I told this story when I remember once when I came to visit my great Rebbe, the Divrei Yatz, Hagoen HaKodesh, the Kloiser Rebbe. It was in Yunis City. And he was old and feeble and ill. And I was very surprised when he asked me a question, because all his life he gave answers. It wasn't very common that he asked one of his Talmidim a question. And he commented, Eretz Zov is Cholav Dvash. Pasuk puts Cholav before the Dvash. So why in Shira Shirim the pasuk says Dvash v'cholav tachas v'shoinech, putting Dvash before cholav? I responded like Chazal teach us by saying Talmidechu anan v'meimechu anu shoysim, but he insisted, do you have a thought? And I said, I do. And I said, when we're speaking about actual cholav and dvash, cholav comes before dvash. It's far more important and essential, because without cholav, there could be no humankind. 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, they didn't have any materna, they didn't have any baby formulas. Without dvash, we could get along. Probably the biggest problem we would have is what to do with the tapuach leil sheni shel Rosh Hashanah. So when the pasuk deals with actual cholav and dvash, cholav comes before dvash. But the pasuk dvash v'cholav tachas l'shoinech refers to Torah. When it's kumtze Torah, you need to put dvash before the cholav. What is duvsha shel Torah? That's the shashua, the mesikus, the beauty of Torah. Hamesuka midvash v'nofet tzufim. What is chelba shel Torah? That's the yagia, the amal. Brochas samach gimel, the Gemara says, Ma'edach siv ki mitzcholav yoitzi chemo. B'mi ata motzeh chemo shel Torah? B'mi shemeki oleha cholav sheyanak mishdayimoi. So chelba shel Torah indicates the highest level of toil, of amal, of yagia. Duvsha shel Torah is the simcha. Kishato misyagea b'Torah tishtashea bo. That's dvash b'cholav. And those are the two fundamental minhagim of Rabbi Asher Weiss. We're up all night. And that is Yegia, Amal. And we eat cheesecake. That is to indicate. Mesikas Torah, our children should understand that learning Torah is the greatest delight and the greatest pleasure. And that is Simchas Torah. So there are various different minhagim b'Beis Yisrael. Some places they eat machol cholav by night. Our minig is the morning after davening by Kiddush. Elu v'elu divri Elokim Chaim. In one hand, dvash v'cholav tachas v'shoinech. You start with dvash. My feeling is you're entitled to have your blinches and cheesecake, but you need to earn it. You need to deserve it. It is only after learning Torah all night and not saying one dover bottle like the Ria Kodesh says. Then when the morning comes, Lech echol b'simcha lachmecha. Yes, by now you deserve your blinches, you deserve your cheesecake. Go ahead. Go ahead and enjoy and remember. Dvash v'cholav tachas l'shoinech. Torah is beautiful. Ve'imato oisekein ashrecha b'yolam haba. And we need our children to understand that. It is the greatest delight and the greatest simcha. Achim Yikorim, let us hope. We will be able once again to throw open our shuls and our yeshivas and our kollalim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should take this pandemic away. And we should be able to be zeichut yagia Torah and shashua Torah dvash v'cholav tachas l'shoinech. Have a beautiful Yom Tov. Enjoy your blinches. Have a beautiful Yom Tov. We should all be zeichut l'kabel ol Torah v'ol malchus shemayim be'avam. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu should send us Mashiach tzedkenu b'mheira v'yomeinu amen.